Alien Dawn. Okay, so picking up where we left off last time. We've had in total 9 survivors on this planet. We have gotten 7 of them successfully off the planet. One by one, we have had ships pass by that have been willing to take 1 single person each, and we have sent them off. And then we went from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So now we are at the part where 2 people must survive large waves of attackers, and they cannot possibly keep up with all of the chores that this large place that once housed 9 people requires. So right now they are manually rearming this ocean of bear traps that I made to deal with all these animals that are attacking us. Sacrifice them? No, we're trying to get that win condition, that juicy win condition. We're so close to it. Basically, the goal right now is just survive. We have lots of food, lots of extra clothes and weapons stockpiled from before the other people were sent off. The current goal is just survive and keep the radios online to, because they're basically sending out an SOS to nearby spaceships. And anytime one passes, we try to flag it down and see if they'll take one or both of these people. I think that's always one at a time. Kill Ken. Ken's a good boy. He's a good, happy boy. Severe heat wave. How's their equipment? Adequate. Actually, his pants aren't really helping at all. Switch to summer pants, and you too. Both of you change pants. They're wearing cold resist pants, which is the dumb. Oh, you got cold resist shoes too. What are you doing? I think they both just put on the stuff that had the highest armor class, which is not at all what they need right now. Okay, so they should have the equipment to handle the severe heat wave now. Ken's getting some food. Samantha's rearming the traps. They're pretty much never going to have time to harvest the crops. They're just going to be living off what we've got in storage. How's their relationship going? Let's see. Ken absolutely hates Samantha, and Samantha absolutely wants to murder Ken. It's going good. It's about what you'd expect from 2 people living together. It's going good. Best friends? Oh man, they were BFFs. Alright, they're both sleeping right now. Game is on highest speed possible, waiting through the night. Most of the traps are rearmed. How's the temperature? Inside, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Outside, 75. Okay, it's not too bad. Got the heating stoves turned off. The air conditioners are trying to maintain a steady temp. Ooh, these traps are broke. I mean, the sparking animation is not because they're electronic. It's just to show that it's broken. And we don't have any more scrap metal to deal with that. Ken is going scavenging right now, trying to get more. That's fine. What's Samantha going to do if there's nothing left to repair or handle? What's her 3rd priority? Cutting trees. Oh, she's harvesting plants. Okay. I guess that's fine. Completed research on concrete rooms. Oh my god, what? Friggin' chunk of spaceship just landed next to us. Okay. Could start scavenging it, but... Wait, what's that? Oh god, murder camels! You too, come here. Come here. Alright, getting them over here to try to bait all these things toward the flamethrower alley. They are camel. Yeah, there's like zebra camels. They're herbivores, so usually through most of the game they don't attack. However, the radio waves from our SOS signals angers the herbivores, and they start attacking as well as the carnivore stuff. So there are carnivore attacks that are coming as well. Let me check the power grid. It's good. It's still in the green. Speed it up again. Fortunately, they're very tall, and the automatic laser turrets we built can go over the— oh, we got a spaceship. There's a spaceship nearby. We need to deal with this and go. Alright, Samantha, contact the spaceship. All the remaining camel things are stuck in bear traps, so we can actually just start working around them and leave them to die a slow, horrible, painful death. Yes! We have taken one more step toward the ending. Alright. I think we let them... because literally, once we send one of them, the rate that we maintain this base is going to drop in half. Potters. Potters. So I think what we do is... the rescue pod's available for 22 hours. We're going to wait a bit so that they can work together to repair and rearm the traps as much as possible. And then we'll take all of the important equipment off of Ken and put him on the ship. Samantha is the only one smart enough that can repair the radio, I think, if it breaks. Ken, I don't know if he can. So Ken is going to... wait, orbital communication not possible. The power's out. Why? I guess it's just from, I know, so we're not getting solar power. It's nighttime, obviously. Okay, so Ken's just napping now, so I think it's good time. Alright, so Ken, put the sniper rifle into the cabinet, please. And the laser pike, and you can keep the clothes. Goodbye, Ken. This is farewell to this planet and my struggles. And then there was one. The person I've got the most faith in to possibly get through this alive. Sammy. Alright, the last of the animals died. Now, if it were earlier in the game, I would be butchering them because you get hides and meat, but we got no time for that. She's alone and she needs to prepare for the next attack as best as possible, which means manually rearming the bear traps and repairing anything that's broken, because she's our #1 engineer. And we are out of fuel, too. The last of it is going into the engineer. You know what I wonder? So let's say you have one the animals always lock onto the people. So like if you've got your people over here, the animals all come toward the people. If she was the only person, and we sent her on an expedition, and an attack comes, what does the attack do? I don't know if it goes toward the base or if it just sits there and kind of fizzles out. I'm not sure. Hit quick save since we made some progress. If we can get one more rescue pod, we freaking win. And that'll be my first win on Dunes and Moons. And we're still 100% out of scrap metal. We have none. Guess we can put scavenge at a higher category. Does she have a pulse rifle? Yes, she does. She needs a new hat as well. So I'm gonna wait till she wakes up, because if I issue the order to equip the hat now, she'll interrupt her sleep for it. There we go. Is this the most survivors you found? Yeah, Jinxie. Over the course of this, at one point I had 8, got down to 6, and then found another one while I was getting people off the planet. So in total, I have found 9 on this mission. Risk of meltdown. I can't imagine why. You're just alone on an alien planet trying to stay alive. What's there to melt down about? Orbital communication not possible. What is going on with the power? Is it the heat wave? Well, so there's no solar and no wind right now. We're getting, yeah, so the only fuel would be from the diesel engines, and we're out of fuel. So no sun, no wind, no gas. So we're not even, if a ship flies overhead, we won't even know right now. All right, we're gonna have to shut down a few things. That needs to get turned off. So one of the smelters, turn that off. Research desk. We're not gonna be doing any research, turn that off. Soldering, turn that off. Turn off one of the stoves. I don't know if we're gonna need the 3D printer or not. Turn off 2 of the 3 air conditioners. Just have 1 running. We are in the positive. We got all these auto guns. We might need to turn off some of the auto guns. I'm not sure. Alright, so the sun's out. Still no wind, though. How much do I have? Metal alloys and electronics? Okay, I could make 2 more of the nice solar panels. With what I have stockpiled. Samantha's done punching a freaking pole. She's like, "Ah, ah, ah." You do have endless fuel? Endless? No, I've got 0 right now. I assume you mean sending out expeditions, but she's the only person here. I can't be sending her out on expeditions while she's alone, I don't think. Like, if a ship, for example, flies overhead, she needs to be here to flag it down. But yeah, what Tiger's referring to is one of the expeditions. You can send someone out for like a day, and they'll visit this crashed oil tanker and just fill up gas cans and come back. And for the purposes of this game, it's virtually limitless fuel. It's way more than we could ever use. So it takes like 30 fuel to get the blimp over there and back, and then you fill up like, you know, a whole ton of gas cans and bring it back. However, if she's the only one here, we can't send her to do that because of needing to flag down a ship. Of course, dude, how long is this heat wave going? Holy cow. I don't know if the heat wave is, if like, maybe there's no wind during the heat wave. Like, it doesn't label that on here anywhere, but I wonder. Yeah, I mean, we're usually fine just having solar all day and not during the night, but then, you know, occasionally wind day or night. But there's just been no wind for like 3 days. Make an incinerator, turn those dead cows into power. Maybe they'll add something like that later on. The game is in its Essentially, it's an early access with its first major content patch. But there's currently wind power, and then solar, and then burning diesel fuel. Oh, also, if lightning strikes your base and you've got lightning rods set up, it'll hit the lightning rods, and then it will power the batteries if the lightning rod's connected to your power network. However, haven't had lightning in a while, so there's not many ways of generating power. I guess 4 counting lightning strikes. So I'm just gonna have Samantha ignore this attack and see if she can get away with that. The real question is, will they start, like, trying to get through the walls? Let's get the rocket launcher and get it busy over here. Just gonna have her completely ignore it, see what happens. This one's hitting the wall, but it'll die in a moment. I think we're gonna be okay. Dude, she just... Imagine all these guys dying to kill her, and she just walks right past them, arms a trap, comes back. Oh, the power move. Alright, cool. Yeah, just ignore it. Dude, 8 electronics rotted? Where were they? She's rearming the traps right next to the dying animals stuck in traps. Brutal. $110 fruits rotted. We're still good. We don't have time to be cooking full-blown meals, but we've got enough. Let's see, glitter caps, pickled vegetables, and tea balls can be eaten raw. So she can survive off those, hopefully, until the ship comes. A ship comes. Playing didgeridoo. There goes the power again. We're still in the severe heat wave. I got, this planet doesn't have a winter, but it has these. Bye. All right, the attack technically just ended, and she's already rearmed quite a few of the traps. The ship that took the others aren't willing to stick around long enough to pick up more. No, so the way that the game works is like the ship will tell you like we've got room enough and food enough that we could take one person and get them back to Earth with us or whatever, you know. They will not take more than one because they cannot all stay alive on the trip, the long trip back. And then occasionally unmanned, like, automated vessels will pass by, and then they're programmed to, if they hear an SOS, they drop a box of supplies, but other than that, they can't help you. Spaceship detected. Pause. Grab Samantha. Contact ship. Come on, escape pod. The passing by spaceship is an unmanned scrap collector that can't take passengers on board. However, the AI is instructed to offer help in the form of resources. Fuel, scrap, or silicon. We got 1,000 silicon. So it's fuel or scrap. Fuel would power the generators at night for a little while. Scrap, we could repair some bear traps, but even with the 10 bear traps broken, we've got like 500. I'll take fuel. And we have to wait for her to eat. If you manually give them too many orders and don't let them eat and sleep when they need to, then they could just pass out, and there's no one to help her if that happens. Alright, so I tell her to open the box that came from space. which is usually Ken's job. He always had bonuses when he was scavenging, and this was technically classified as scavenging. There's the fuel, and see, she immediately is like, oh shoot, wait, I've got machines that need this. Repairing floodlight? Handling 3D printer. Do we need that right now? Let's turn off the printer for now. Oh no. A flying attack? Muck you! You can't even kite this. Like, it could send 1,000 bugs at me. And if they were ground units, I could run laps around the base and I'd have a chance. As long as I bring, like, a stun gun. But this, like, if you're outside, 146 flyers hit you in the head. Also, 17 mantises and 36 big fat explodey boys. Alright. So she's worked herself to exhaustion, so even though it's the daytime, she's sleeping. So, essentially, the attack begins. We've got a building over here for surviving flyers. We run her to that. And we hope that the auto guns plus her shotgun can do... Oh my god, if the nighttime batteries drain before they get here, we're... Like, we need them to attack before the batteries run out. Get over here and hit me! There. The flying bugs are actually quite fragile, but there's just, it's a numbers thing. So she's basically shooting out a window right now to keep them on one side of her. There's 30 flyers remaining. I haven't even looked at the ground enemies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright. We've dealt with the flyers. That was the scariest part. Get the missile launcher aimed over there. What? No, I don't have time to investigate a shooting star. Are you out of your freaking mind? Alright, I'm gonna take a little gamble here. And I'm gonna tell Samantha to go back to her normal job, and her top priority right now is healing herself. She took some hits. So she's dealing with open wounds at the moment. So 2 of the guns were completely destroyed, and 1 was damaged, and power is cutting in and out. We're having brownouts right now. When the power is on, these ones are hitting the wall. They're actually trying to break in. Disabled by solar flares? Solar flares, right now? Wait, what's Samantha doing? Oh, she's getting, there's one, what? There was a leftover flyer here. Oh my god. Solar flare. Devices with built-in CPUs do not function. Automated turrets, sensors, and other electronics are down. Solar panels are producing more power, though. Oh, great. What are we going to do with that power? Wonderful. Alright, so now we're just hoping the remaining things, which are giant mantises with sword arms, die from the bear traps. Don't you need the 3D printer that you turned off? The 3D printer is making electronics, CPU cores, power cells, and carbon nanotubes. We have some of all of those things currently stockpiled, so I don't need the 3D printer on right now. It's just a drain on power and metal alloy. Playing darts. She's just gonna play darts. I think we're okay for this attack, but the thing is, metal alloy is used to repair metal devices. Metal alloy is made from scrap. We are now out of both. Can the destroyed autoguns be replaced? They can be rebuilt with 50 metal alloy. So right now, the nearest thing to like a breaking point we're looking at is not food, it's not clothes, it's not like firearms. It's metal. Did Mike experience the dual wield shield heaven? I was enjoying it, yes. So she's going out to repair the wooden wall right now. There's still one bug remaining. I think he's got a wound from a bear trap and he's bleeding to death very slowly. Yeah. Can you scrap traps? Yeah. But you get back very, very little. You get 2 scrap. You get 2 scrap from destroying a trap. And you need 10 to make metal alloys. So if every 5 traps would be some metal alloys. I'm not sure if it's worth... I mean, yeah, I could do it. I don't know if it's worth doing. So I'd have to destroy 50 traps to rebuild 1 laser gun, for example. Here, let me save over... oh god. And if I decide later I needed that metal, I'll reload back to here and destroy a bunch of traps. For now, she can, with what we have stockpiled, I'm pretty sure she can repair the carbon walls. And maybe, and the wooden walls. Because we had a double layer here. And if we're lucky, we'll get another ship flagging us down before another carnivore attack like that. Yeah, we've got 1,000 lumber. We've got so much wood. So definitely can repair all the wooden walls. Oh, I could... is it worth it? I could have her butcher some of the big bugs for the bug parts and turn that into fuel. What does she rate hunting as? Oh, that's a low priority. I could change that? I don't even know if I want to. Just gonna cancel that. Can she go out and scavenge the chunk of ship where you say fell? Yeah, she can. It's just, it's a lengthy process. It truly is that there's just a million things that she needs to do. 200 dried out meat and 600 grain are rotting. Gross. The batteries are full because the friggin' solar flare. Oh, you know what else is shut down because of the solar flares? The orbital radio. We could be missing a ship and wouldn't even know. Is tomorrow the start of Winter's Day? Yes. Yes, it should be. So we gotta survive till the solar flare is over. Ready to farm some more. Imagine if I put on YouTube a video that's like a guide to farming orphans. With just like some horrific thumbnail. Just like my